Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, Kevin and Cella's Philippine Life. Uh, Tomorrow is our
2 year.
2 years anniversary being in a relationship. This is the we will look back or talk about what
The past 2 years.
2 years we've been together. How we how was life, how we end up like building our house and
How we met,
how we met. So
struggles.
yes. So I have list some of our guide. So here we go. Hopefully you enjoy, guys. So first question is how we met. Maybe how we met.
Is that to me or you?
You.
No.
Then
I knew I was coming to the Philippines, moving to the Philippines. I knew I was roughly about a month out, a little less than a month. I had pretty much sold everything. I retired, sold everything, sold my house, and was going to move to the Philippines. It was, like I said, a little less than a month. Really wasn't even sure which part of the Philippines. The previous year I was in Cebu in Bohol, so that was a possibility of my first where I would start out. So,
but you end up in Sorsogon.
yes.
So we met it online.
Yes.
I am the one message first to Kevin.
So Sella messaged me. I don't know if any of you have joined any of the dating sites, but if you're a foreigner, you get bombarded with hundreds and hundreds of communications from different Filipinas on the Filipino dating sites anyway. I was talking to a few. Sella definitely wasn't the first. But she did message me.
Maybe I'm the last.
But you were the last, yeah, absolutely. You did message me, hi, I think it was, or how are you, or something.
Yeah, I said hi because I see his profile on that dating app is new. I said, okay, I try this. I say hi. So, oh my God, he replied me suddenly. So I said, okay. Then I asked you, how are you? And he said, I guess I'm not good. I said, oh my God, what's wrong? So I just asked him if he have a WhatsApp, right? Then he said he don't have. I said, oh my God, he don't have any WhatsApp? What's wrong with him? Because I was in the Middle East, so I usually using WhatsApp to communicate to anyone, like in my work, everything. I didn't use my Facebook Messenger. I just use only Messenger for my family in the Philippines and for my brother there. So that's why I'm communicate with him if he have WhatsApp, because that dating app is just like, I don't like to, because a lot of message coming, even though, to a girl, there's a lot of, sending message. So a lot. So I tell to him, can we go to another, like communication, like dating, WhatsApp. So it's end up, I need to give the messenger to him because he don't have WhatsApp. So I said, oh my God, should I sure he's not a scam, or maybe I don't like to give my personal.
I wasn't sure if I had WhatsApp
Really?
when you asked me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I don't know. But go ahead, sorry.
So I end up giving my personal Facebook Messenger to him. So, but I can't find you, right? I know I asked if his Facebook, so I can't find him because I think he have also same name, Kevin Parent, the musician, right? So I said I can't. So I give my complete name on Facebook. Then he find me and said, that's the one that your mom. I said, yeah. So we sent.
There was a picture of her
yes.
with her mom.
So I'm the one first calling him. For me, why I asked his personal account, because I want to be sure if he's not playing games, if he's true, because
sorry, good.
a lot of guy there, they will only asking you for nude picture, for there's a lot. I know to some Filipinas that in dating app, there's a lot of guy that not true, right? They just only there for, for playing, not serious.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like the way it is. So that's why we communicate. We started with talking for almost 4 hours, and I didn't know that he's having a surgery on his mouth and his shoulder also. So he told me like, oh my god, I should answer her, right?
Yeah, I had 2 surgeries before I came. I wanted to get them out of the way before I came to the Philippines because I was in the U.S. One was on my shoulder. I tore my bicep tendon. And then secondly, it was some mouth surgery. So, but go ahead.
Yeah, so good thing he answered, because if he's not answering, he's just trying to cancel and not opening his video call, it's a red flag for me. I said, oh my god, he's hiding something. Maybe he's not the way on the picture, because there's a lot also there that they are putting the picture, but, and to be honest, when you call or something, there's not the way. They're using only some, just to catch maybe some girls. But he answered it, and he said to me, "Don't, I cannot talk." I said, "Okay, I'm the one who will talk. Then don't make me laugh," because he's laughing. I don't know. He's laughing.
Because of the mouth surgery.
Yeah. So that's the start of our communication. So we talking for almost how many? Just
3 weeks.
Yeah, first conversation. Okay, that's 3 weeks of planning for both. So we end up talking how we, and like this guys, he's finding a girl that it's already on the Philippines, like a Filipina that in the Philippines. He end up, he see me in my profile. He didn't see that in my profile. I put it, I'm in the Middle East.
Location.
Yeah, the location.
She was an overseas worker.
So I said, what we gonna do? I'm still here in Middle East. I have work. I said, if you can wait after 3 months, I can go vacation, then we will meet, right?
Yeah.
But he don't like to meet. I to wait. Sorry, he don't like to wait for 3 months.
No.
So he tell me I should resign. Oh my God, that's like a birth for my employer. All my worker, they just suddenly I'm just 7 months from my work, guys. So I just came to Kuwait November. Then we met May. So I'm not still 1 year there. So that's why I tell him to wait for 3 months. So I can go Philippines. I can ask my employer, because I just only want to do that. What if he don't like me personal? What if, it's not working? So at least I can go back to Kuwait, right? If the relationship not goes well, maybe we're not same person, because it's not, you cannot tell you're okay in the long distance relationship as you can tell it the person, and you can know each other when you're already together, because in the phone that is not right.
I mean, you can kind of get a sense. You're definitely not gonna, even if you're together, you're not gonna know somebody in 3 weeks, no matter what anyway. So
yeah, so we just like 3 weeks before we met. So we plan.
But during the 3 weeks though, we spent, obviously we were almost total different times. She was in the Middle East, I was in the US. So there was a big time change, not as much as the Philippines to the US, but definitely a good time change difference. And on top of that, she worked. I was still working, but some of the times I was working from home. But any time that we could talk, like she was awake, that she wasn't working, we were video calling.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't a time that we weren't talking.
Yeah, I end up making
during that
my
first 3 weeks.
Messenger to do second Facebook, because my family and my son and my brother and sister cannot contact me because my messenger is always busy because of him. So even though my coworkers telling, you have a boyfriend, even though my boss, I said, huh? Why? You're always talking now. Before you were always talking with us when you're when you are break,
lunch,
everything at the work. Sometimes I need to go dinner with them, but I'm always talking. I get out on the mall. I start talking to him while I'm walking. I'm just using only. So he's just only telling me, just go resign because your work is not like safe, especially at the night. I always go late. Like I have, I'm just walking also because it's just near there. So I said, let's see. So, but I tell him, it's not sure if they will approve my resignation because the resignation before you resign, you will wait 3 months before you can go. That's the policy there.
Yeah, it's kind of weird in the Middle East. They actually hold your
Passport.
passport.
Yeah,
You don't
my
get to keep your
passport.
passport, so you're basically a prisoner there. If you sign a contract that you're going to be working there.
Then you will leave, you can go to the airport. Yeah, you can run. You can run. You can tell you will go vacation, but I don't want to ruin my, my
Relation or
my
reputation.
your reputation there that I ran, I didn't finish, I didn't resign or whatever. I didn't clear before I go out to Kuwait, right? So I end up resigning. So I submit my resignation prior the week. Then he tell me, I will book my ticket when you have already ticket and your resignation is okay. I book already ticket, my brother booked me ticket, but my resignation and my passport is still not on my hand. So like 4 days behind, right? Because I want also to book ticket as soon as possible to get cheaper because it's so expensive also, So and it's not easy, but I'm so happy because maybe we've been it's what do you call this? This is our destiny to become together because all that I know that it's not will be easy when I go to my company, my employer, everything, design my resignation, and they tell me, if you want to come back, you can come back. Just go whatever you want to do in the Philippines like this. I said, oh my God, that's good, right? So they will not give me some hard to get my passport, to cancel my visa and everything. Like when we go also to the government of Kuwait, when I cancel my visa, I'm so happy because just one day, the mandop is the one
Right.
is arranging everything to cancel my visa. So I get my cancellation right away. They stamp already my passport that I can leave the Kuwait. So I'm so happy. Everything is good as Kevin planned because he's the planning, because even though I'm so negative, I said, I don't know, baby, if maybe you go already at the Philippines, you will meet me there. I don't have idea, right? But I don't like him also to go first on the Philippines because, you're the first time in Manila, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm happy. I just booked my ticket June 4 and he booked his ticket June 6, right? So I arrived in Manila. Then how we met, our first meeting. So my sister picked me up at the airport and we booked some hotels. But
So you came from the Middle East. You
yeah,
flew into Manila.
yes. Then I wait to you.
Yep.
So we already planned everything. I just at the hotel also. I just pay already the driver that will pick up Kevin because he will came at Manila. He will land on Manila like 8 p.m. at the evening.
This was 2 days after you or 1 day after you? I
One
can't
day,
remember.
one day,
after?
one day. So, like I don't have sleep also because I still not what do you call this, the changing of time. I cannot still So I said, oh my God. So I planned already everything, but I mistakenly the reception at the hotel mistakenly not correct my number. So they trying to call me to go down, awaiting them also to call me to if the driver is already there because I hired the pickup car of the hotel
Van.
to get Kevin. We will go to that car and pick up Kevin. So I said, oh my God, it's already 8 o'clock and I see already on the Google that your plane is already arrived. And that time also it's so rainy and in Manila is
thunderstorms.
flooded.
Yeah, thunderstorms.
So all the easiest to become easy, like the way, it's all flooded. So we end up our way to airport, it's far away. Instead of 25 minutes, maybe 1 hour because all the road is closed. I said, oh my God, I didn't feel my mind. I said, oh my God, what if this Kevin is there? I cannot call him. I tell him already, oh my God, I tell to him, when you get any on the airport, just message me, connect to the Wi-Fi, message me. Don't, because his first time in Manila, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't know. So I'm so happy because when I got there, the driver telling me, Mom, don't worry because it's thunderstorm. I have also a lot of like customer or some guests in the hotel that I'm just waiting long time because they cannot go out from the airplane because of thunderstorm. Then he's right, Kuya driver is right. So when you contact me, you're already at the baggage claim, right?
Yeah, so we landed, and it turns out we had to wait like an hour. I don't know, my memory says probably like an hour on the plane because there was thunderstorms, so they wouldn't let you disembark from the plane because obviously you don't want to get struck by lightning.
So I'm waiting outside. I said, oh my God, where he is. So I bring also flowers. I give it to my sister, get it. I just walking on the, then my sister telling, sister, just sit down. I said, I don't know, like, I don't know what my feeling, like, I'm so shy. I'm so excited. I don't know, like, my hands maybe it's cold. I feel to pee. I feel to drink water. I feel everything. So my sister telling me, just calm down. I cannot be calm down, right? I said, I don't know.
Yeah.
Then when I see Kevin, I said to Pastor, the husband of my sister, can you go pick him up? Because I don't know. So that's my reaction. Like, I'm okay with the phone, but personal, I don't know. I don't know really. Then
Yeah, you were so shy and
I said,
just so nervous.
Kevin told me also, hug me. I said, what?
Yeah, I walked up to her and she's like standing there. I'm like, okay, you can hug me.
No, I'm just shy. I'm not like showy person in public. Like like I don't like overreacted or whatever. I cannot show my like I'm not showy. Like I'm in the private. Like I don't want to get some attention. I'm just only like maybe people tell me what the hell, what kind of Filipina is this? So I just and also my emotion is like mixing of worried a while ago and tired. I didn't sleep a lot.
Anxiety.
I didn't eat. Yes, I didn't eat also. I'm just checking my phone if So it's just like the feelings, the first met.
Yeah. So when I went to her, well, like she said, her brother-in-law walked over to me, grabbed me, and I walked over to her and her sister. So the four of us were standing there, or whatever, and Sella just kind of stood there, and it was kind of a little awkward. I was like, okay, should I hug? Like, it's a different country. I don't know what to do here. So basically, I just said, hey, can I get a hug or whatever? So I got a hug, and then I grabbed her hand, and her hand was like an ice cube and sweaty, which I later learned when she gets anxiety.
Yeah, when they have adrenaline.
Yeah,
like,
whenever the
so
adrenaline flows in
excited.
hers, any type of a fight, argument, happy, excitement, waiting for something, doesn't matter. Her hand will get cold. And then I know it's time to try and calm her down because I know her anxiety is going up. So.
I cannot think like, oh my God, like too much emotion. I cannot hold it, you know?
So after that, we all introduced ourselves and talked for a little bit. And then we went to the van and got in the van. Sel and I sat next to each other, and I went to grab her hand, and again, her hand was still clammy, cold, and sweaty, but it didn't bother me. I just grabbed it, and I kept looking over at her, and she just keeps looking forward.
I'm so shy.
Looking over, and she just keeps looking forward.
I said, oh my God, this guy's looking at me. Can you stay away from me? Like, I'm so shy. Like that's the first time I met, personally, because every time I have experience also in Kuwait, like meeting something else. I go with my friends, like, but not like too close. I don't like to touch you or something. Don't touch me because I don't know you, right? But I feel comfortable to Kevin since 3 weeks we're talking. I feel like he's genuine. He's true to his feelings. So I feel that. So I feel like comfortable and safe. But that's the first time like I hug him. I hold his hand. Oh my God, that's the first time. So I don't even do on my, like, before I get married, I don't have any date like holding or hugging. That's not allowed to my mom. So we just like talking only. So that's the person. That's why my sister also understand. That's why she keep on joking on me. I said, oh my God. Oh, so this one also, my sister telling, sister, go away. So handsome. Come on, come on. So I said, oh my God. I just
When I was coming out of the airport and they were waiting for me before she sent her brother-in-law over to get me, her sister said that to her.
He's telling to me, come on, go ahead. The flower. I said, what's wrong with you? So I'm still like, I'm crying then, because I don't know what to do. That's why, good thing, my sister husband already knows me. So he go there and pick up Kevin. So I said, okay. I'm so shy.
So with all that and what was going on in the car, I was like, does she not like me? I mean, what's going on here? And I just, okay, let's settle down, go through everything, in your head, what's going on. And I told myself, okay, she's nervous. This is just how she acts. Obviously, she thought I was attractive. Otherwise, she wouldn't have contacted me. Her sister said he's cute or whatever.
Yeah, because
go get him.
no,
So
they
go ahead.
telling that Kevin in phone or picture is different in personal. Like you more like little old on the picture and the video, but in the personal you're different. So that's why my sister shocked. Because like we just keep on joking. You keep on joking to me, right? Because but he's the one telling, oh my God, go ahead. So So we end up on the hotel. Then we have 3 days in Manila. We planned 3 days. We were planning to go to Palawan, but we said we need to, take care first, go to Sorsogon here. So we stay in Manila for 3 days to arrange your visa, right?
With that and to acclimate, like I said, the previous year, so 3 years ago, I flew into Cebu, spent time in Cebu and Bohol. I spent a month and flew back. So I knew that how long roughly it took me to acclimate to the 12-hour time change. Like everything's completely opposite. So to get my body and mind to be halfway normal, I knew it took me a few days. So that's why we said, okay, let's just take 3 days, not do anything. Just, let's have a hotel. We'll just chill. Let me reacclimate to the 12-hour time difference. And hopefully from there, I'll be okay. And then we can travel on to Sorsogon, which is where we are now.
Yeah, and that 3 days also we use also to arrange your visa.
Yeah.
His SSRB visa. So it's everything is planned. So we go back in Sorsogon. My sisters already go first, before we fly coming back. So they just pick up us in Legazpi with my son. Like they bring my son right that time. So my son always keep quiet. He's because we already maybe my sister already tell that I have Kevin with me. So so that's the first time he met because so he met also my family. Everyone is looking at him.
Yeah.
Right? My family is there, but no one integrating. So everyone is looking like everyone, right? That is night. We arrive here night.
Yeah, it is a little weird having everybody staring at you. If you end up in the province,
Yes.
where there's not a lot of foreigners, people aren't used to seeing white people. It can be a little intimidating if you let it be. So.
And also, before we came to the Philippines, guys, we already have a rental, right? We already paid it, and
Yeah,
everything.
we set up a rental before we
Yes.
came.
They already clean. We need only to furnish it. So for the rest, like after that, we set up right away our rentals, buying all the furniture, everything.
Well, when we flew to Sorsogon, I think first 2 or 3 nights we spent in the hotels. And once I kind of got used to this place, then we went around and did a bunch of furniture shopping because the rental is unfurnished.
Yeah, so but have already aircon, everything, need only our bed and everything because I told to my sister rather I will wait to Kevin what what he wants and so we furnish it. Then that's the time we plan to go trip. Our first trip is Palawan. right? That we end up with sleeping only. we After we get to the hotel after the tour, we just like end up sleeping, right? Sleeping. You know, just to get to used to the Philippines. So then we stuck on Palawan, right? Because of the
Well, we did trips,
Yeah.
right? We did the day trips.
So
Where you go island hopping and
Yes.
do the different things.
then Haba Typhoon. So instead of going back to Sorsogon, we end up going to Bohol. Right? We go to Bohol.
Yeah, so there was typhoon, like she said. So our options, they canceled our flight. Sorry, no other options. So went online and we checked, okay, where can we fly to? Because the hotel that we were in on Palawan, how much was that per
It
night?
is 10,000.
It was 10,000 pesos
And I was shocked.
per night, which is $200 a night.
I said, oh my God.
And we'd already been there for
1 week.
a week.
I said to him, if I know that it's 10,000, I'd rather go to other hotels. It's so expensive, you know.
So what we did was we booked a flight to Bohol.
Yeah, because that is available
from
that time.
from Palawan, but there wasn't one readily available. So we spent 2 more nights in a different hotel, or one
1 night.
one more
I
night.
know, two nights.
I thought it was 2,
The
yeah,
first
because we
is-
did 2 different hotels. Yeah,
The
so
first is not good.
so
and the
we booked one. We booked a hotel online without even seeing it, and it was a dump.
Yeah, the taste of the water is irony and
Yeah,
and
and the hotel just wasn't clean.
Yeah,
The
it's so
aircon
dirty.
sucked, and
cannot rest.
it just wasn't a good hotel. So, since we did have that hotel and we only had it for one night, we drove. We knew we had one more night, so we drove around to find a hotel that was decent looking. And that one we found was actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
So we went in and we asked, how much is it? They told us the amount, but then we looked online and it was actually cheaper. So we booked that one online and spent the night there. And we met a trike driver that was driving us around actually and helping us. And we told him, hey, can you come? Because our flight to Bohol was early in the morning, the
Yeah.
next morning. So
Like 7 a.m. I think.
yeah, so we had to be there at like 5. So he picked us up from our hotel, took us to the airport.
To Panglao, right? We go to Panglao.
Yeah, we
first.
flew to Panglao.
Yeah. We just spent there maybe 2 nights.
Yeah,
2 nights in
Yep.
Panglao.
Yeah,
we
there
go
was
to Panglao
a-
Beach.
there was
In
a
Alona. Yeah.
Alona. Yeah,
Yeah, we go to Alona.
And the
And-
hotel had a pool. That was nice.
Yeah. And Kevin wants also to show me around everything that you've been go there, right? The Torshire.
Yeah, because like I said earlier, the
Yeah.
previous year, a year ago, I had spent 1 month. Sorry, go ahead.
So we go there and we end up renting we rent some car. So we rent some car there. So we enjoy it, going to
We did Chocolate Hills, Tarshire.
and we just drove
Snake.
from Panglao. Yeah, the zoo.
The zoo.
Then we go from Panglao to end up
Anda.
and Anda. Oh my God, that's so Yeah.
Hagna, through Hagna.
and Anda.
Yeah.
So we just spend 1 week there, then coming back.
Yeah, we had a flat tire. We ended up having a
we
flat
have
tire.
tire there also. Oh my God, because we go to some beach there that we doesn't know it where we go. So just a trip.
Yeah.
So we have
So
a
we-
flat tire.
We stayed in a real nice hotel up in Anda. It was got it good.
Yes. So
What was the name of that? EC?
Bugnao Sea, Bugnao CE.
Bugnao CE.
Yeah, that's so nice hotel.
I would recommend that resort if anybody's north of Hagna or around the Anda, Bohol Island. I recommend that resort. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yes, it's so nice.
It's got an infinity pool. All the rooms are nice. The beach has got white sand, and you have to walk down these
The rock
stairs,
formation
which
is very
is
nice also, right?
down the side of a cliff. It's not a real tall cliff, but it's kind of like a
Yeah,
cliff.
the rock formation there is very
Yeah,
nice.
the
to
rock.
see.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
So that is. And how many trips we got?
So then we then we flew back home from there.
Yes,
Yep.
then we just planning again trip. We did a lot of vacation when we are not starting the house bill, right?
Right.
So we just like doing every 6 months or what
Well, it was less than that.
Yeah.
We traveled less than
No, because of
Because
your
we went to
SSRB visa. Because we're going to what do you call this? To get your SSRB visa. So what is to pledge? So we end up going to Cebu and Cebu, Dumaguete, and Siquijor,
Yep,
right? So
yep.
we just always doing vacation like different islands in one time, So
Yeah.
just to save more money and like and how we communicate. So guys, it's not easy to be in a relationship, right? Especially different cultures, different person. Yeah, we're different.
I'm not Filipino.
So like it's very sorry guys, the camera is tilting because of your feet. So
Oh, sorry.
there's a lot like not a successful relationship, but I can say our relationship like we last 2 years now. We coming 2 years, So
2
I'm
years
so
tomorrow.
amazed, right? For looking back, how we met, like how we been through, because it's not we are not perfect relationship. Also, we have also ups and downs, right? We have a lot of also misunderstanding, arguments, learning each other. Because
disagreements.
I told you guys, you cannot know a person for only 3 weeks, right? So we end up like talking, like open, see what do you like, because always Kevin telling me, I can't read mind. Yeah, he's right. Can't read mind. So what do you all this big
Yeah, I think that's a Filipino thing. They're not very open. They don't
Yes.
like confrontation. So if you're open, sometimes that can lead to confrontation. So I think that's why they're not open, just because of the confrontation.
Yeah.
I think it all comes down to the confrontation thing. They're just not comfortable at all with it. So, so she would tell me later that, well, I was thinking blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, if you don't share that thought with me, I can't read your mind. There's no way for me to know. You gotta be open, and you gotta have a lot of communication. No matter what it is, you gotta have communication. You gotta be able to talk about it, because if you can't, then it ain't gonna work.
So, like, especially for a Filipina, especially for my situation, I cannot pinpoint for on, as a Filipina. For me, I've been like separate for my past, relationship for almost 5 years. And I am deciding only in myself. No one, like, I don't have any partner to be decide on me, right? So, it's not easy to me to have a partner, like, adjusting. So, because Kevin once he said me, all your decision, I should be also involved. Yeah, he's right, but I'm not the type of person that one, right? I just sad. I just like
Right, but to be fair, that sounds kind of one-sided.
No.
Just to be fair, no matter whose decision or who's thinking about doing something, that's not a one-person decision anymore. It involves both of us.
Yes, I
Whether it's
understand
for her son Shenrik, whether it's for her, whether it's for me, it's not a one-person decision anymore. It's got to be discussed and agreed upon between the two of us. But
so
go ahead.
because I always like I thought Kevin don't care, because for my past relationship also he doesn't care. I can do whatever I want to do. I can decide because they never asked me also. So it's Kevin is different from them. So I said, oh, okay, I like it. So I have something to be open. I have something to be, because I thought like maybe he's just only care for me. He doesn't care for my son, It's just like that because that's the way it is, because I don't know him, right? I just like 3 weeks we've been together. So we just every month we've been together. So it's like learning each other. Right, baby?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we learn a lot each other, especially communicating. I'm not a good communicator, by the way. So I just suddenly, I'm emotional also that you hate. Because I'm crying. I'm just crying because, I'm like that from since then, even though when I was like teenager, when my mom is called me, I'm just crying. I cannot explain it myself. I'd rather cry. So that is me. So but right now I trying to, to become matured person. Because I thought I already matured, but it's not. Right? So
Yeah, I think we we all do as we age. We think we're mature, no matter how old. We're always maturing
Yeah.
more. I think till probably the day we die.
Mhm.
I still mature. I still got things to work on.
And just like this, I think you have fear that maybe I'm not a traditional or I'm not like a province girl because I'm already at the Middle East. Like how you been, you been like feel afraid?
But I
or-
discussed that with you, right?
Yeah.
I told you that was something I was actually looking for.
I
Probably-
think
probably-
on your profile, I read it like you want a traditional,
Right, absolutely.
Like this.
I knew what I was looking for. I knew what I wanted. And I spoke my mind. This is what I'm looking for. Nothing against anybody else, but this is what I'm looking for in
Yeah.
a relationship.
So for me, it's not because you've been already at the city or you've been already outside the country, you will lose your traditional as a Filipina. For me, it's the way it is. It's depend upon to the person, how you will act with your environment, how you will be, blend on the environment because it's like that, right? So,
I think a lot of it too is not. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I think a lot of it is your upbringing. If your parents installed in you these beliefs that they're always going to be there. I mean, you might modify them slightly, but I think for the most part, those, the way you act and how you think and all that came down to how your parents treated you and taught you when you were younger. So, and I think your mom and your dad did a very good job.
we're not like when we are growing up, we're not allowed to go party like teenager going to the bar drink. We're not allowed also to drink because my mom is a Christian. We just only like church, house, school. That is only the three. If there's something project on the school or it's like maybe 20% that your mom will let you go, even to the prom. Like GS prom, like prom night at the school or whatever activity at the night. My mom don't like it, but I like it because it's because maybe if mom raised us go whatever you want to do like this blah blah blah, and at our early age I already open with go to the club or whatever, maybe it will change also me,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah. Your body count will be high.
Yes.
You'll be drinking a lot. Like
So I will not afraid.
I want to say, in the last 2 years, every time that you've drank when you're with me, and I could probably count those times on probably one hand. So it's 5 or less, I think, is in 2 years that I've actually seen you drink, and it wasn't a lot.
So I'm not, even though Kevin also telling me like, go ahead, go to your friends like this. I thought to Kevin, I don't have friends. No, I have friends, but I'm not a person that going outside. I rather stay, right? I'm a lazy. He's telling me that I'm a lazy because like this, guys. If my friends or my family invite me, I can say yes today. But if it's already there, I will feel like it's so hot or like this. I'm not like picky, but sometimes I'm like that person. Maybe because we're not raising to go outside every day. My mom raised us. We just only inside the house, like just inside the house. Just it is. So we're not like, even though we watch something like basketball or whatever, because here in the province, especially for a Filipina, that if they have fiesta or whatever, or a province like they have like activity, they have night, they maybe 50% chance that they will let us go and have time also. You will not go late because if you will go late, there's a consequence. There's a something, The only thing that can go outside like the way they want is my brother. Only as me. But as a girl, we're not allowed. We should be at the house at evening. So my mom like that. So I'm happy with that. I'm not, I grow up with nice. I'm not end up with, a lot of, that's why my mom disappointed when I get pregnant early, right? So I know that's not, she wants to, but she understands me. I feel with that. So I don't want to cry, right? I'm so sorry. So I just remember
Nobody
my mom.
is successful at everything,
Yeah, so-
so there's no reason for you to cry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
so in a relationship, maybe we're too far away to our topic. So that's the way why I told about the traditional. It's the way how your parents raise you, how you will be. Even though your parents raise you, but if you want, right? Like you say, oh my God, my mother nothing here, so I can do whatever I want. I think it's about your personality. It's the way you are. So like maybe we're like that, or I don't know. And my brother also there, so you know, and we're so far. Like that is our like how we communicate, how we learn each other, how what is our what you all this what we can advise to them, or what our
Lesson learned.
yeah, like how for the first 2 years, what you can say, like how's your life maybe right now?
What's my takeaway of
Yes,
this?
yes.
I'd say like for lessons learned, definitely communication. There's even if somebody's not willing to communicate, you gotta force it to happen, because if it doesn't happen, it ain't gonna last long. I mean, it'll last a while, but eventually, problems gonna crop up, and it's just not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not good. Like every time you fight or you argue and you not open and you not talk about it and you not fix it,
Yeah,
that's not healthy. I have experience with that. Like let it go, saying sorry only, but not talking over what is the cause of that, how you will change. Because Kevin always telling how we gonna do, how we just like this. Okay, we just trying like this. Especially me, I'm not good in communication or whatever. To be honest, because I end up like that. I said, oh, I let it go, done. So I'm like that. But
Yeah.
Kevin wants to open it. What is that? Why we end up arguing? What is the cost? How we deal with that? So we have opened like that, right?
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
after I cried, because if I'm crying, he said, why you crying? That's not worth it.
it's not. You get through it, come up with a solution, try to make it not happen again, and everybody
Yeah.
moves on. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no.
Yeah.
You don't need to bring emotions into it. It's not like somebody died or,
But I'm
you know,
crying.
something.
What to do? Say my dad,
you're,
right?
you're a female.
Yeah, because my dad is crying also if he's happy or everything, right? You see
yeah,
that?
yeah. Your
Yes.
dad's a very
So,
emotional guy.
we get that emotional to my dad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so emotional. Like, I'm so emotional. What to
Yeah.
do? Like, if I'm angry, I rather cry. So Kevin wants me to talk. I said, oh my God. So that's the way, guys. I'm so happy. Like, maybe we're destined to be together, but sometimes even though you were destined together, but you were not working, it's will not, end up. So
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is, guys. We're so happy. We're already 2 years. Like just like fast. It's so fast, right?
Yeah. And for me, it's still very similar to like day one. Like I still like want to be around you.
Yeah.
I still smile when I see you,
Like-
and I'm happy that you're around.
We're not
and-
like we are like we're attached to each other. Like that's what Kevin telling me. You don't want to go out like this. Go with your family. Have time like this. He doesn't know that I am like a person that always inside in the house only. Like I don't like maybe I go with my family with him, because even though if I'm outside, I'm always messaging him. Did you eat, baby? Are you okay? Like this, blah blah blah. Then I'm sending what's going on, because I don't want him. He's alone, right? So I'm like that. What to do? So, like, for the past 2 years, we have a lot also of struggles. It's a lot of changing, a lot of and now we are already in the house build. So that's the one we start our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for the support. So,
So that's been our 2 years.
yes, happy 2 years anniversary.
Tomorrow.
Baby. Yeah, it's
Tomorrow,
tomorrow, guys.
tomorrow will be 2 years for us.
For 2 years.
Yep.
Thanks God. We nailed it.
Yeah, we did good. Yeah.
Even though we're so different attitude, right? I'm so
I don't think we're as different as you think, to
I
be
don't
honest
know,
with
really.
you. If we were that different, I don't think we'd still be together.
Really?
Really.
Sorry guys, we just like that. So we're same. Maybe we're same person. Like it's we're not perfect. We're not,
Absolutely
yeah,
not.
we're not perfect in
Nope.
a relationship. We just,
And we're not perfect separately.
yes,
Yep.
we're just only trying to work with that, with us, so we can be together, because, we cannot, the people telling that we cannot be together if you are not ready to work for that, right? If one person only is working, your relationship will not be together.
Yes.
Communication, respect, trust.
Yeah.
Oh, trust, by the way. Sorry, guys. Like, how I trust Kevin. When you trust me, baby. You trust me already because you build house for me, right?
I'm gonna say probably in the first 3 weeks
Really?
we built trust. Yeah. Another thing that happened, like we said earlier, we were constantly in a communication, video chat, right? So my brother, I had sold my house. I had to move with my brother for like a week or two before I moved to the Philippines. So I'm at my brother's house and we're talking. I can't remember if Stella and I finished talking or we didn't. But my brother says to me, with you guys talking so much, how are you
Talk again.
what are you guys gonna talk about when you get together? That's how much we talk. Like we were
Yeah.
constantly in communication.
Even though he's
so.
sleeping, he wants that he's on the call. He's sleeping. Sometimes also, guys, I have record Kevin is sleeping when I'm,
Yeah.
when I'm preparing,
And
making my
the other way
makeup.
too. The other way too. You were sleeping sometimes
Yeah,
too.
my
asleep.
workmate also telling there's something noise on Ate's phone. That is Kevin saying good night to me because I already slept. So it's just like, by the way, I'm like that. If I have someone in a relationship, I won't like always contact with him. I will like, like I'm not like same person that they telling if you are always talking, maybe you will end up don't like, right? You will be like feel, you will not feel miss. But for me, I want to know everything he did, but I'm not. I like also Kevin because he not feel that I'm controlling him, right? Because I have experienced that guy telling me that I'm controlling him because I'm just only asking, what did you did? How your day today, right? Like I want to know what is going on in your plan today because I will also telling what I'm gonna do. So I'm open. I don't want Kevin thinking that I'm on the other country. Maybe I'm cheating on him. He doesn't know. I'm always updated. I'm updated.
We're
right?
both the same way, right?
I like
if I would
also-
go do something, I would say, "Hey, I'm going to
Yeah.
the store or whatever."
I'm not same person also that don't remove your phone, just call me. No, no, no. I'm just only telling, just respect me. If you want something to do, just tell me like, baby, I have something to do important. I want to talk to my family. Go ahead, just send me message. Just, respect or tell me. So I'm not thinking, right? Because thinking is dangerous. Maybe I'm thinking, maybe she have another girl, maybe like this. So I have like that. So, that's trust from the start, right? You telling me, baby, you should trust me. I'm not same of the other person, So I have experienced before that, cheating. I don't like it. Like, just tell me if you don't like me. I will move on. Just tell me. I don't want like you cheating on me, so I will go away. No, just tell me. If you don't like me, then I understand it. Maybe I'm not the person you type. I'm not the person you like, so I accept it. So that's the one I tell to Kevin from the start. Just be honest.
It took you time to
Yes,
to
I always
grow
thinking that there's
trust.
a girl that's messaging him. Yes, we have a lot of argument, guys, but I don't want to open it because it's personal. But you will be laughing because he thinking that if I know that I will be feel like no, I will understand because that is from the past, right? I'm a person that I understand. I can adjust it. I can understand, but I like the way he thinking also maybe because we just like early, like maybe 1 week we're talking, right? So you have another. I said, oh my god, this like I don't like it. I feel like oh my god, you're just lying to me. I don't like it. So I feel like he's lying on me, but he tell me and explain me he wants to protect our relationship. So I said, yeah, I understand it. You should be open to me everything because I understand. So now he knows me because maybe he thinking that I will feel jealous. Yes, of course, because you hide it. So I'm just open also to Kevin. If someone message me, I tell to Kevin, babe, there's something message me, right? Because there's a lot also guy messaging on Facebook asking if I have husband. I always messaging. Yeah, you want to be a 10th or 20? I have already 19 husband. You want to be that? So they just message me. I'm just like that way. So I always tell to Kevin, I'm being, honest. Honest is being good and open to each other, right?
Mhm.
Because I tell to Kevin, if he finds something girls that more beautiful or more okay, just tell me. No need to do cheating.
It's amazing how girls think. That's all there is to a relationship. As long as the new girl is beautiful,
Yeah, like,
it's okay to go.
yeah.
I don't.
I don't know, right, girls? So
Oh, that just cracks me up.
yeah, it's just like that. So it's just like that. I'm so happy that for 2 years we've been together. We learn each other. We know already how our weakness, and I know already Kevin a lot. I know already what he wants. I know already what he don't like. And he's telling that I'm always make him tired,
Yes.
and he's stressed. So I'm so happy. Like for 2 years, and it's still not 2 years, right? It's just like first week we've been together. So it's learning lesson, building trust. Of course, the love is there. So growing, right, baby?
Mm-hmm. Attraction from me to you.
I'm
I don't know if the other way. Yuck.
Then I'm becoming now more bulky, right? I met Kevin. I'm just 45 kilos. Now I'm 50.
Yeah, she gained 5 kilos.
I'm 50 now, so
I can't keep her happy because she keeps putting weight on, so I'm going to have to start upsetting her.
so I'm just happy, and whatever it takes now. So I think we choose the right way, right? We choose the way, like even though it's a big step and a big decision coming here in the Philippines. He's coming also in the Philippines and staying with me, so I'm thankful for that. So I think we deserve this. So thank you, baby.
No, you deserve to be happy. Yeah, thank you.
So that's, guys. I think it's already long time video.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. So thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. So let's go over subscribers.
Yes.
So just over 3,000. Thanks again, everybody who has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Help the channel. Not sure where we're really going to take the channel after the build, since we are
We're nearing to end, guys.
Yeah, we're coming
Just
to an
only
end
to
here. We'll probably do house updates every now and then, but we will probably start traveling again. So maybe we'll do some travel videos.
And also, guys, maybe we will do some advice how based on our experience about building, how
Anything, really, yeah.
about here in the Philippines, how Kevin adjusted, buying this land, how how it is, how the struggle also turned to becoming, to like, it's not perfect on house build. There's a lot also of hiccups, right? There's a lot also of,
Absolutely.
so how we just do that in a good way, make it turn it to good, even though it's really bad. So we will share you guys our experience of building here in the Philippines, about our life, like, it's a lot of difference, right?
Yeah, and because you're a foreigner, you can't own land. Maybe I'll share how I protected my money, which, if you think about it, is very simple.
Yeah, it's I told already to them to the live, like it's very simple. Like a lot of people commenting, like Kevin is not telling that he owns this land, right?
I've never once said I own this land.
He knows already from the start. Then I'm happy he trusts me for this, and he trusts me about the words that I tell. So I bring him to my attorney, and they just talk, and it's very easy to protect yourself if you are just only open and not like becoming, I'm not telling to the all foreigners that just do research, guys, and do whatever you can be protected to yourself.
Absolutely.
Right? Just pay a little money and everything will be okay.
Yep.
So if you want to be protected, because there's a lot of comment that when this house build, I will kick Karen, I will bring my new boyfriend. I wish I have a new boyfriend. So that's it, guys. I'm just joking. So, right, baby? Maybe I have there. right?
Or maybe, maybe, who knows?
So I just bring all my family here. Yeah, I will bring my family on June, right? There's a lot of family count.
Your family doesn't like you.
Yeah. Because I'm so bad. So no guys, I'm just joking.
Oh, this is getting bad.
So okay guys, Kevin only knows. So that's the way it is. So thank you so much, and
Give the thumbs up.
you.
If you haven't already, click hit the thumbs up button for us if you would please. We'll really appreciate it.
Yes.
And lastly, subscribers.
3,000 something, I don't know, but we appreciate it, guys.
Yes.
We never thought that
Yep.
we've been, doing this video, and a lot of people also learning. Thank you guys for appreciating our video. We thought just only we shared no matter what, and also to look back. Like when we are also watching some of our previews, we never like, oh my god, that one is greeny, and now we have already house, right? So that's.
But you did get this right over me, definitely. You said that the channel would grow. I said,
Yeah.
I mean, it might grow some. I mean, obviously, it's YouTube. You're going to get some subscribers, but you were definitely a lot more right than I was.
Yeah, I pushing to Kevin. I said, no,
I
baby.
never,
said like
I
that.
never thought I was going to.
Then I said to Kevin, you are the photographer, you are the one do video, I'm behind the scene, I will edit everything. Then he ended up, just do in the video, you will. So I said, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm so shy, guys. So a lot of also people telling me that I'm a bossy or whatever. Maybe the way I tone it, because when I'm so excited, my voice is so higher, and but to be honest, I'm just like, I want to be behind, like but
and if you're on any other social media, if you want to share any of our videos to help grow the channel, we'd definitely appreciate it. Obviously, the Philippine house build probably isn't real huge, but who knows? Maybe somebody else might like it. So if you would share, if you do get a chance to share, we definitely appreciate it.
And follow also our Facebook page, Kevin Celas Philippine Life, guys. I just make some page there, so that someone can contact. Sometimes maybe I didn't reply to you guys. Sorry if even though in my messenger a lot of people sending me messages, I didn't reply. So thank you guys.
Yes, thank you. And just for those, I am tired today. We did we had yesterday was supposed to be our gym day, but it was election day, so everything was closed here. So we hit the gym early this morning, got home, and been working, doing yard work, like lifting heavy stuff and stuff outside. So I am totally tired. So I do apologize if I either seem out of it or misspoke or whatever. Don't see my normal self. So
okay.
All right.
Okay, guys. God bless.
Okay, everybody. God bless.
Bye bye.
All right. Thanks again. Bye, everybody. You and your hearts.